My goodness, friends, my goodness, that is really, I had to step out for a quick second to think about it. Are we that primitive that the sound is not making us buy that car? And the answer is actually yes. Let's be honest here, friends. I fell in love with this beautiful Maserati MC20 since the first time I've seen it. It is just the design of a different time, It reminds us of the MC12 because it's a homage to the MC12 actually. And it's the first sports car or supercar in the last 15 years. And what a beautiful machine it is. I'm telling you, I think it's more beautiful than the latest Lamborghinis. I think it's more beautiful than the latest Ferraris. This is the peak of modern age designs. Very smooth. Very beautiful lines, just a clean look. Look at that, short nose, handsome face, handsome headlights. On the side, absolutely beautiful. MC20, beautiful wheel design. Look at that, 3 of those beautiful strips here. It just looks absolutely phenomenal. And if that wasn't beautiful enough, look at that. They brought back the butterfly doors. They're billionaire doors, man. This makes you proud that you dreamed as a kid, that you wanted to achieve something great in life. Look at that. When you have doors like this, nothing can stop you. Let's be honest. This is just beautiful. I have to do it one more time. Just love to do that. It's wonderful to look at and wonderful to see. Openings to cool the engine. And here is the thing. We need to talk about the engine because contrary to the belief of a lot of people, it's not designed by Ferrari. This V6 engine has been solely designed by Maserati. It's called the Neptune V6. It's a 3-liter turbocharged machine producing 630 horsepower and 720 Newton meters of torque. It can accelerate this car with rear-wheel drive from 0 to 100 kph in 2.9 seconds and will top out at 330 kph. It's actually very efficient. You can drive it at around 7 to 8 liters, believe it or not, in a Maserati. That is really a fast car. Curb weight is 1,500 kilos, and even the design language in the back is just absolutely wonderful. A little spoiler here made out of carbon fiber, 2 exhaust pipes, the diffuser down there for more downforce, and a little bit more stability, and that's it. And of course, this is not a coupe, it's the Cielo. So let me open the whole thing up so you can see what this car looks like when it has no roof. Come on, coasting down the beautiful French Riviera or the Balkan roads, man, this is absolutely everything you need. It's just a wonderful car to look at. I'm getting crazy looking at this car. And I think it's really time to take it for a drive. But before we take it for a drive, we have to talk about the interior because it has some highlights and some things that I absolutely dislike. Here's the thing with this Maserati MC20. It is absolutely gorgeous to look at from the interior. It's a very beautiful car, very Spartanic actually, minimalistic design, but the materials are absolutely beautiful. We have beautiful Alcantara and leather combination on the side panels of the doors. We have beautiful leather and nice yellow stitchings matching with the carbon ceramic brakes and obviously the interior and the Maserati logo in the interior. So all of that, the materials itself are very beautiful. And what is also nice is that they use the Italian flag to show the MC20. So that is very nice. I can also tell you, I sit very comfortable inside this machine. It's truly amazing. It holds you tight around corners. Everything is good. The steering wheel, I like it a lot. The design is also beautiful. You have the start button, the launch button. Everything is very easy accessible and it's easy to use. However, there is one thing that I really dislike, the design of the speedometer. Oh my God, I wish they went a little bit more Italian, make it a little bit with more spice, make it a little bit with a serif color, maybe a little bit gold to remind you of Maseratis of the old age. This looks very boring. It's exactly the same layout like in a Corvette C8, which is 1/3 of the price. So I don't like that at all. What I also think is very cool is actually the turning knob, how you change driving modes surrounded with this carbon fiber. Very beautiful thing to look at. It truly is simple, beautiful, and effective. I really like the design of the Maserati, and hey, let's take it for a drive. All right, friends, time to take this for a spin. And I can tell you one thing, I am an absolute fan of this GT mode. You would never believe what kind of power pack this is when you're driving in GT mode. And as soon as you turn around and put it into sports or Corsa mode, just as we are now, it turns to something completely different. A lunatic car that has only one goal, to transport you from A to B as fast as possible. Truly racing DNA, just as they promise. And we're driving the Cielo, and I can tell you one thing. This is not a Ferrari, my friends. This has no Ferrari vibes. It's an MC20. It stands here on its own. Truly amazing to drive. Let me show you what I mean. Push. Shift really hard. 8-speed double clutch automatic. Look at that. Look how stable it is. Absolutely stable. Carbon ceramic brakes. Calm. First gear. Turn in. You can drive this thing you would never believe. Slide it a little bit. Second gear. Bam! Third gear. This is absolutely insane to experience. I'm telling you, plain and honest. This has nothing to do with a normal car. In front of us is a Carrera S, which is considered a slow car compared to this Maserati. I'm going to fly past him like he's standing still. And even if he pushed it full throttle, he couldn't do anything. Trust me, this is truly, truly an absolute weapon. Pam, slide out, third gear. Absolutely crazy. Sound experience, bad, very bad. I wish Maserati would have done a little bit more. The V6 from Ferrari is much better in terms of sound, but in terms of driving, this is truly amazing. Look at that, flying through some tunnels. Let's open the doors. You hear it? You know, it's loud, you know, but it's really not. Here's the tunnel. You know, it's not really insane, you know, it doesn't scream, so that is missing truly. See that? It's missing truly. However, friends, I can tell you, really, honestly, this car can do so many things. Driving comfortably with the roof open, but when you push it, my goodness. Bam! The engine is also very strong on the front. You know, it really wants to push and go. It really wants to drive as fast as humanly possible. The drive, phenomenal. Really is phenomenal to experience. The sound, very, very sad. Really, like, you know, this is pissing me off a little bit. Truly. Like, you know, I don't get it. I don't get it sometimes. You choose to create one of the greatest looking sports cars ever, but then you make it sound terrible. This is honest, terrible. And all of those Nettuno engines sound terrible. You could have done much better with the sound. High pitch note, you know, make it rev 9,000 RPM. It's a little bit destroying the experience because I really have to drive fast to feel like I'm driving fast. Very quick but terrible sound. I'm talking too much about the sound really, but it's missing. Look, windows open, second gear, first gear, okay? Fly. Where is that? Ah! I'm searching for that. Ah! You know, it's missing. Where is it? God damn it, all those goddamn regulations. We're missing it. Such a fast and brilliant machine, but then all of it comes together to one thing. The sound. However, it's amazing to drive, it really is. Everybody can drive this car fast, it's so easy to drive fast, really. You can just easily push it and drive. Look at that, it's doing everything in sports mode, very nice. I'm driving some unholy speeds through here, you know? It's truly very cool to experience. There was 8,000 RPMs, but it didn't sound anything like it. Yeah, it's a little bit sad, friends, it's a little bit sad. You know, Maserati has been building V6s for a long time. They built it in the 80s, you know, when we rocked that famous Top Gear video cheap supercars, you know, that was a V6. They also built it in the 2000s, you know, 2010 to 2020, that the 2.9 liter V6, you know, that they were using combined with Ferrari and all the Maserati Ghiblis and Quattroportes and so on. So I'm wondering, like, why not make it high pitch note? You know, Ferrari did the same, 296 GTB, 10,000 RPMs, you know? So why not make this a screaming machine? They didn't use hybrid, okay? They didn't use any batteries. This is a pure petrol machine, you know? 8-speed gearbox, just as I told you. It is absolutely magnificent to drive. I'm telling you. And obviously, if this was my car, I would instantly put an exhaust on. It's absolutely mesmerizing to look at, insanely beautiful, very nice to drive, but from standard, the sound doesn't kick in that hard. It has plenty of power, it has all the necessary things. That was just the only thing that I found that was really messing with me. And that's about it for the Maserati MC20, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like the new edit style. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. God bless you and see you on the next one. Goodbye.